What's up, everybody? Mr. Parhau back again with another episode of Modded Subnautica. So, this episode is going to be a little hard to explain at the start. Essentially, I tried recording what would have been this episode last time I played. The audio in OBS got captured, funnily, and so it kind of bugged out, and effectively the audio was just trashed, and I didn't want to give you guys the episode without like audio overlay. So to summarize what happened, effectively we went to the Aurora, we looted it, we repaired the drive core which was leaking radiation all out into the ocean out here. So the radiation will die down in like 2 or 3 in-game days. We got the plans that Altera HQ beamed to the Aurora after it crashed to give us a chance to escape. They gave us plans for... I can find it. Let's see. Sea Voyager. Yeah, okay, the Neptune launch platform, the Neptune escape rocket, which is meant to be built out of materials that are believed to be on site on our lovely little ocean world that we could use to build it. We did all that. What the f*** was that? Hang on. I don't have a window here. Oh no. Oh, don't bully my Seamoth, you little shit. Come here. Yeah, you better run. And see, those green pus bubbles on that stalker are what we're infected with, as we learned in the episode where we went to the island. So anyways, yeah, all that happened, we went to the Aurora, looted it. We finally got a laser cutter, so now we're in good hands. Today what I want to do is I need to check my inventory and make sure I actually have room. Oh, the inventory's bugged. That's cool. We're gonna pause the episode here and relog so I can fix the inventory issue. We'll be back in a minute. So we're back, guys. We fixed the issue. We had to end up relogging to fix it, but we got it. Let's go ahead and listen to the radio before we get into today.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
God, the text is going fast.
Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be...
if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
If
code...
I say regular, and she's like, "What's the regular?" I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
So we already got that in the end of what would have been last episode, because apparently this game doesn't have a system where the codes update between saves, which would be helpful in progression and all that. So I ended up may or may not have remembered that I had the code written down from a long ago playthrough on a sticky note in my desk. So here we are. Now, today what I want to do is that Altera Hub fabrication facility over there would be really cool to go and have the FCS gear, like, working. Because you can see we could do this, right, for the FCS Studios PDA, and it's just showing it as offline. So, what we're going to do, the filtered water there, is we're going to go try to get that set up and online. We need... I mean me. We need a bunch more silicone rubber. We're going to make power cells. You might be thinking, well, Parhau, why do we need power cells? That facility has a backup generator that's fueled by 6 power cells, I think, if I remember right. So we are going to have a bunch of those on hand, and we also need to check the Seamoth to
Welcome aboard, Captain.
see what status its power cell is, because we can't what's it called, recharge it right now, because we don't have a moon pool built on our base. And build a bunch of these silicone rubbers. I think we had lube made last time out of the creepvine cluster, so we should just keep these. And power cells, and 1, 2, 3. Number 4. We also need to make a bunch more spare batteries. And apparently we can make new power cells too. I don't know what mod that's from. Apparently custom batteries. I can make a sulfur power cell. I have 2 of those, and I kind of want to do that, and I want to put it in the Seamoth, actually. That's probably a good idea. Oh, no, I don't want to edit you. I need copper. Copper would be in the minerals one, wouldn't it? Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Plant samples. Nope. Locker, miscellaneous. Where the hell? Well, there's cave sulfur, so that solves our issue of making the batteries we need. But on the other hand, I don't want to waste the batteries because we have equipment that needs it. We'll hold off on a different power cell for the Seamoth for right now until we get our 6 that we need. To make a battery, I need acid mushrooms. Why is it dark? Why does it always have to be dark? Alright. Let's go with you, and we're gonna go out here. And pick up all these. Is that an even number? Because I think it's 2 per battery. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should be more than enough. There's a reef back there. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I guess he bumped into our boat. Okay, we go down here. Make as many of these suckers as we can while we have the materials. There we go, power cells. I think we had 4, that's 5, that's 6. Should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And we have our batteries for our equipment as well as a spare. I want to see, before we do anything, can we... We can't make a battery charger yet. We don't have all the fragments for it. Damn, that really sucks. The repair tool, laser cutter. Laser cutter should be fine. Repair tool, I'll go ahead and change the battery for the basic one. And we are going to wait until it's light out to start traveling. But effectively, that is going to be down here. I believe that is the sparse reef biome. Whoa. Do I have lights up here, or is that the Seamoth light? Those are the Seamoth lights. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna wait until morning comes, and then we'll head over there and see what we can't try to do. Alright guys, so it's daybreak now. You can see the sun starting to rise out there. So what we're gonna do is head our pretty little self over to the FCS area. Before I go, I just realized something. I have all my stuff in my inventory from last episode. Let me sort this out. We'll head over there with a couple of carry-alls because we might find some goodies along the way that we want to take with us.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
We are on our way with hopes and prayers. Yeah, this is the start of the Grand Reef. Wait, that's 320 meters down, guys. I just realized something. We can't go down there. We don't have the depth module upgrade. I thought we picked one. That's a ruby. I need that.
Passing 100 meters.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab everything I see over here. We can't go down there, though, because we don't have the depth module, I don't think, unless there's one in base. So we got to RTB, and then we will be back with our trusty dusty Seamoth ready to go. We did have one, and we had a storage module. Okay, guys, so we got our depth module installed. We also had a storage module laying around, which was really nice from when we visited the Aurora. Problem we have now, right? Maximum depth is 300. We need 320 or more, and I believe that is upgrade 2 that does that. But to get that, I think we have to get the modification station unlocked first. So we're going to have another brief change of plans for this episode. At least for the beginning. We need to go down into the Mushroom Caves, find the Degasi base down here, and we need to, on our way down here, you see that? Those are crab snakes. I don't like them, and they don't like me, but that's okay. They don't need to. We're gonna find the Degasi base, and we're gonna get some magnetite while we're down here too.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen.
And there's also hydrothermal vents right there. Go ahead and scan the magnetite. Oh, come on.
Greatly decreased.
Yeah, right. We're gonna grab some of this. There's also shale deposits down here, which that would have been useful to remember during the island episode where we tried to go find diamond for a laser cutter.
The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
Artificial structure, huh? That might be the base we're looking for. Yeah. That scared the shit out of me. Okay. 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 We're gonna leave. We're gonna leave now. I wanna leave if you guys don't mind. Bye. Bye, have a great time. That's a gold deposit right there too, which is really nice. Okay. There is something here, and I think this is the thing that leads us to rest of them. I don't see any crab squids around. Crab snakes, crab squids, or something different.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Where? 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 Where?
Integrating new PDA data.
New PDA data, huh? Okay. Okay. I think I want to leave. I will, however, be getting a scan of whatever this is. It is really cool. And some magnetite. A gold deposit. When we get the FCS stuff started, I can tell you guys for sure we're going to be coming down here and mining some stuff. Gold deposits especially, because we can earn credits by selling gold. Piss off, you guys are so loud for being so noodly. That's a biter. Do that, and then more magnetite, always useful. Med kit. Anything I can scan? No. No, nothing? Really? Really? Nothing at the little outpost? You fucker, get away! Get off of my Seamoth. Ow, 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 ow! Ow, 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 ow. Chomp, 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 chomp. So I'm, you know, judging by the custom animation of them biting the shit out of me, my guess is they act as Leviathan-class creatures, which would make sense with how big they are. But that definitely scared the ever-living shit out of me. I didn't know they had, like, a grabbing animation. Blew in my flip-flop. Stepped on a pop-top. Cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render a frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Okay, we made it to the Degassi research habitat. I don't like you because you have the coronavirus. Alright, so let's get out. Let's do some rock reconnaissance. Bind that and repair a thing. Because it got pretty beaten up. Drink of water before we start our investigation. Drink another water because we have plenty. What is this? Oh, perfect! Modification station fragments. Yes! And this is a thermal plant? Yeah. So you can put these down when you get the blueprint for them. You get geothermal power, which is really nice. Stasis rifle, we could use that for when we're in a trusty situation, but I think we already have it. A moon pool fragment's always really nice.
30 seconds.
I hear you. I hear you somewhere.
New blueprint acquired. Oxygen.
I need my oxy. Here we go. We're gonna plant ourselves right here. So that way he doesn't scan you? What are you? Drooping stinger. Looks like some sort of anemone mixed with a jellyfish. It's interesting. And nuclear reactor fragment, because why wouldn't you have self-sufficient clean energy underwater on a planet with unexploited rare earth elements? I say as I get a diamond. Okay. We need to find a way in here. Can you go in through here? No? I believe it's on this side that I have to go. No. Where do I get in at? I don't actually remember where, like, the entrance to this place is. Is that it? Yeah, that seems familiar enough. Nuclear reactor fragment. was hoping that there were more things that aren't stasis rifles around. It's whatever. We might find some more modification stations inside. Oh, there's a tablet. Gassy voice log pecking order.
Integrating new PDA data.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
30
What if she
seconds.
doesn't? For enough money, she will. People always do.
I have to avoid these stingers because I do remember that they hurt. Ultra high capacity? Ayo?
New blueprint acquired.
I do want... I think I have the wall planter thing already. Not sure. There is a PDA there.
Integrating
Double bed.
new PDA data.
Okay, I already got you. Don't even need you. Okay, well. Do. Go back to our little trusty dusty Seamoth.
30 seconds.
Get some O2 in our system, and then we go speedrun this shit. I guess there's only one way, and that would be up. What it seems like. Okay. Nothing here, nothing here. Oh, there is something here. PDA.
That's
cool.
New PDA
Let me down! Jesus. Alright. That was everything. We got, I think, everything. Yeah. Both rooms, that. The upstairs only had that. Damn. Is that really everything that was here?
30 seconds.
Hang on, did I get... Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. I do see... Modification station, I knew there was another one. Ugh. Fuck, we need 3. No! We saw down here. There. I'm gonna attempt to find a way out of this cave system. Run away! Excuse me. Alley-oop. Past you. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, angry boy. I think the wreck on the other side of our little red grass biome that we have our base on may have a, modification station fragment inside it, if not battery charger fragments, which would also be useful. We'll have to see. Like I said, I do not remember everything. Why do those have a bigger hitbox than what they look like? What kind of backwards ass pageantry is that? Oh, sunlight, yes. Door, gaping hole in the side, perfect. What is in the box? Nothing? Nothing? Really? Nothing? Okay, that's cool. Love that. that. Battery charger fragment. Come on, please let this be the last one we need. Perfect.
Acquired.
I'm keeping an eye out for more fragments along the floor down here. Battery charger. Be nice if we just didn't have the thing, but we already do, so. Oh, that's cool. That's a vent that leads to nowhere. I can't see a thing? Hello? What the hell is happening? Can't see a thing? That's cool. That's so cute and kawaii. So quirky. Alright. Let's get back in the Seamoth real quick. Is there another way? There's gotta be another entrance over here, right? Maybe? Or do I actually have to go all the way through that jank-ass vent system? I spy with my little eye.
Efficiency decreased.
A bioreactor fragment. Yes. Now we have a bioreactor. Oh, wait. There's a gap here. Oh, let me in. Let me in. Okay. I can fix that door. You open. And that's our last modification station fragment, baby. Let's go. Beautiful. Alright, so we're gonna go back home, build one of those, and see what... Okay, glitch data? Glitch data, question mark? Modification station fragment. Prawn suit fragment. We already got that, though. So that data we got is jibbing out. Don't need that, don't need that. Power cell charger? No, battery charger. Okay. I'll take battery charger though. That's a pretty huge discovery. What if... Does this just go... Yeah, that just goes back the same way we were. Is there anywhere else I can go in this room? Nothing in the lockers. Picture of somebody. Alright, well that's all I really care about from this wreck for right now, so... We're gonna go back home, craft one of those, and see what it takes to make the Mark II depth upgrade for the Seamoth, so we'll be back. Oh no, I just have to have copper wire. Sick. Go ahead and make a wiring kit though, because it might be useful later. Alright, we got a modification station. Now let's see. There are no depth upgrades for the Seamoth. We can do something really useful and double our damage when we stab stuff. Now have a thermoblade. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look through the blueprints to see if we can't make the depth upgrade.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of normal on an alien world with everything that tries to eat you constantly besides those things, and maybe the fish. you know, it would be perfectly understandable for somebody to go a little insane, I think. Alright guys, was working on base a little bit, wanted to show this off. So you can see out there we have our lovely red grass biome, we have our creep vine that we planted. We are now the proud owners of a moon pool. As you can see, storage room, it kind of cut into the wall there. But if we go down here under the moon pool, we have our own little moon pool cave for our Seamoth to go in. So while we try to figure out the depth module issue, we are going to put him or her, either one works, in the moon pool to recharge and so we can repair. There we go. That's recharging. I couldn't find anything in blueprints for the depth module, and it makes me wonder. Makes me wonder if it's tied to something I haven't crafted yet, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I'll do some experimenting for a minute, and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. I think what we have to have is the vehicle upgrade station for the moon pool. To make vehicle-related, like, depth modules and, like, the Seamoth arm attachments and stuff like that. So, I'm trying to think. We already got that. We knocked that one off and that one. I think we knocked that one off. Definitely got that one. Got all three of those by the freaking floating island. It would help if I was looking at this. Yeah, so this is where the Reaper likes to play. But there is Mushroom Forest here, I think. It's a very small Mushroom Forest, but it's there. There's actually one around here. I just have to go plug that and do that. Alright. We can do that. Just like that, we are bada book bada booming down here. That I spy with my little eyes, 2 Cyclops hatches back to back. Also a jelly ray. These guys are really cool. They glow. They glow. They're made of jelly. They look like stingrays. You know how it be. Okay, so Cyclops fragment. Under the sea, do 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 do. Sorry, fishy. Actually, I need more silver and lead, so I might as well break some of these. Gold's always nice too. Salt can get anywhere, but might as well take it. It's there. Out the way. Out the way. You know, that's okay. It's okay, everything's fine.
Passing two
We are going
meters,
to sit here,
oxygen efficiency
prepare,
greatly decreased.
we're safe, mostly.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, we're gonna sit here because I don't like being this close to Reaper territory and or Ghost Leviathan territory in the dark, so I'll see you guys when it turns daytime. So check this out, guys. Right there in front of me, this little culvert area, you see those white mushrooms there? I had some of those in my inventory to take home and we can replant them. They're called deep shrooms, and you can make hydrochloric acid out of them. And that's useful for a number of things, including a lot of modded stuff too. So, and we also got a gel sac. This is important because we can make aerogel using this. I also got from that blood vine, or the blood oil vine right there. I don't know what it's called. It's in the storage for the Seamoth, but I got blood oil from it, and we could make that into something if I remember right. We also got this uraninite crystal, which is essentially crystallized uranium. We can turn this into reactor fuel if we decide to build a nuclear reactor at one of our bases later on. So, you know, pretty good deal if you ask me. I mean, I do know the underwater islands area is over here. We might be able to get one of those terminal things at that. Maybe. I don't like the blood kelp zone. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's deep. It's dark. Like, look, and there's warpers down there. Like, we don't want to go there, right? Okay, we'll skirt the outside of the underwater islands and then dip into the underwater islands if we're in trouble. I do know there's a ghost leviathan, I think, around here somewhere. There's an amp eel there. I don't like going out over deep, open spots like this. Yeah, I think the Ghost Leviathan chills somewhere like over here, where I'm looking, so we're just gonna say fuck that noise and dip over the mountains over here. Because, like, I'm gonna be real. I don't want to deal with the Leviathan today. Underwater islands. I think I need to head to my right. Follow this little mountain line. The fuck was that just shot off into the distance? I'm gonna play that back in editing, because I definitely saw something shoot by me. And welcome to the underwater islands. These things are a pest because they will just openly attack the Seamoth. I will stab you. Back the hell off. Right. We can go down 300 meters. Back the hell off. There's a wreck over here on the island. These are held up by the same creatures that were holding up the island up on the surface that we went to that had the abandoned bases. That's a Cyclops engine fragment. That's another Cyclops engine fragment. That's a dick waffle chasing me. Oh, you little shitwad. Come here. Get away. Shoo. 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 I know you shitters like to play dead, too. Quickly repair this so they don't sink it. Okay.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
stab it a couple of times because I know I've seen these things play dead before, at least on one save file. So I just want to be sure that this one's dead while I'm scanning. Okay. You're there. Cyclops engine fragment pieces. Bronze suit drill arm. That will be an important thing to have. Because we have a mod that not only allows arms arms put onto the Seamoth in the upgrade slot. You stay down there. But also it lets us take all of the bronze suit arm upgrades and put them onto a Seamoth. So that is
30 seconds.
Amazing to have. We have 2 out of 3 Cyclops engine pieces. We just need like a few more. We need one more actually. I don't know what I'm saying. Lithium. Trying to look and see if there's anything here that I can take that'll be useful. Nope. Nope. Nothing on the wreck. Nothing on the wreck that I can use over here. I definitely want to, at the bottom of this, because it's like an empty caldera at the bottom of this giant pit. Like, yeah, you can't see the bottom from here. It's like 300, 400 meters. There's uranite deposits down there. And those are going to be useful for FCS stuff because we could sell it for a lot of money later on. So, just coral shell plates. Nice. There's lithium down there. I don't need that. Do need oxygen, though. I do see a light there. There's nothing else there. There's a hole here. I didn't even realize that was there. And this is a door that can be laser cuttered. But can we cut it, loot it, and make it back to the Seamoth before we run out of oxygen is the good question. Guess we're gonna find out.
30 seconds.
Now we're gonna have to head back to it. Cyclops fire suppression. Uh-huh. Okay, we cut it. Cut it a little bit close for comfort there. Okay. Probably would be smarter to move it towards the opening down here. But, Mama didn't raise a coward. So, upward and onward.
PRAWN Safety Instructions Appendix A14.
I think we have the grappling arm.
Get off equipment while it's moving.
Next room, maybe. Oh, the light of 1,000 suns fills my eyes without proper welding goggles. Man, I told you, stay away. You didn't listen the first time. Oh, there's a lot of you here. Listen, fellas, I'm sorry about getting off on the wrong foot. Bronze suit propulsion arm. I mean, that would be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool to, like, sling rocks at Leviathans with, you know? A creature decoy, that'll come in helpful when we have the, Cyclops. Or actually, if we try to go explore the blood kelp zone. Also nice. How am I really need to build that battery charger when I get home. Oh, hey, you're infected, aren't you? Let me take you to the stabbing cabin real quick, all right?
30 seconds.
Specimen with symptoms of infection. Alright, looks like that's all we have time for today. If you do like the content that I'm putting out, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you want to see in the next one, and we probably get around to it. If you got any hints, tips, or tricks for me, leave them down in the comments. And yeah, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!